Hello, how's everyone doing today? This is Offtage Footage. We are streaming today. We are going to be looking at some fun videos, including ones that seems a bit steamy. I don't know what they were thinking, but it sounds like it'll be tons of fun. I am trying some new stream items today. So we will see how that goes. I hope everything goes well. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and get the windows open so that way you guys can see everything. Alright. And of course it is not wanting to work. So let's get that fixed real fast. I apologize for the delay. Alright, and this one is going to be big. Okay. So as we see, we do have a few of our friends, a few of mine, Weaves and Gear and Nasky Holy Goddess, are streaming, which is great. We are going to be reacting to Aleka, one of her songs. She has a new song. So we have quite a few things on our list today. So let's go ahead and start off with Aleka and her new song, Never Give Up. So again, this is Offtage Footage. We are reacting to Aleka's Featherfall's Never Give Up. It is a new song, came out today, and Aleka, if you haven't had a chance to check her out, please give her a visit. She is a great person, super nice, super kind, and she deserves all the love possible. So let's go ahead and take a look. It looks like it autoplayed a little bit, so here we go. By the way, Aleka sings all the lyrics, but she does use AI to help synthesize and make it better. So this is her voice. And there's a lot of truth to that. The fear, the pain, all the things that's going around, it will heal. Just gotta give it time and hang in there. Seek out help. Your friends help you. And those that stick through with you at your lowest, or your best friends, the ones who are only there for you when you're at your top, they're just trying to ride on your coattails of success. They are not the right people to have around you. Always have those who help push you to do better. And you are your biggest flight. I heard once a song that mind is a powerful thing. And not just because, and I saw they go in and talk about how it's not just because you can push yourself to do great things, but if anyone can tear you down, it's your own mind. Your mind can also be your worst enemy. So thank you, Ben, for the message and tagging me. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so definitely keep on pushing. Keep on never giving up, having that positive push. This is such a inspiring song. I really like it.
Never give up, stand tall and proud. For you are joy, you shine so loud.
Thank you, Glacier Wolf. Thank you, Brian Speaks.
For you are joy, you shine so
And that is Aleka Featherfalls, Never Give Up. And she's my bestie, so please show her your support. And again, she sings these lyrics and has AI help out with it. So she does a lot with these. She is really a great person and super nice. You will not find a nicer person. Give her your love and support. And I will be and as always, we always give thumbs up. And I will go ahead and put a link to her stream in the description. And I will try to see about if I can get that taken care of. I'll make sure I make a separate copy of that. So definitely check out the separate video that I share. And give her a like. I'll be on that video for sure. So again, thank you so much, Aleka, for that wonderful, wonderful song. I've been anticipating a song post. I'm like, I want to listen to it right now, but I really want to share your stuff. So I was holding off so I could share it with the world. All right, so we did our like, we've already subscribed, and we did our comment. So hopefully it helps push the algorithm up. Now for the we're gonna take a listen to Caroline Freeman and her new song. Caroline Freeman is it Caroline Freeman? I will do it this way. Caroline Freeman, all right. She has a new song. I'm excited to see the new song. Oh, a lot of people talked. I'm so glad that I invited you to this. Skyebrows group, you're going to make me cry. Your outreach and support is really something special. Thank you, Brian. You're so awesome. Bug Meanie, thank you for joining here. I remember reading your story. Brian Speaks says hi. It's really good to see you again. I am taking more time to breathe. I thought, oh, I forgot. That's right. I'm working on new stuff. I forgot to load something. Let me try loading something. How do I do this? Okay. Let's try this. This is new to me. I'm trying a new thing, so I apologize if it doesn't look good. This way, you guys can see the chat just in case if you're watching a video after the fact. So that way you're in the know. So we are going to do this, and then we are going to do this. No, that's not the right one. I do not know how to do this very well, but there we go. I guess I never put where it's going to be. No, we'll worry about that how very it goes, but no, that's a horrible way. We'll worry about this later. Sorry about this. It is a long spot. I closed the wrong thing. Alright, we'll worry about that later. I'm still learning things. I apologize, but I don't want to keep you guys from enjoying the stream. So, what's more important? Let me pull this back up real fast so I can. And I lost my chat when I closed everything, so I apologize. Give me a second. I'm just trying to make sure I can see what you guys are saying to me. So, alright, here we go. Hi, how often I catch a stream? So hopefully 2 hours. Let me chat. Yes, Malice, that's so true. YouTube's been so buggy. I tried sending something to someone and it did not accept 3 messages. I thought it was banned or something. Alright, so we're gonna listen to Caroline Freeman's I'll See You Soon. I've been excited to see this. So let's do a recording, get everything set up for it.
I'll see you later, goose, goose today.
Hello, this is After Fatash, and we're doing a reaction to Caroline Freeman. I'll see you soon. I'm looking forward to this. It came out today, and she is a wonderful, amazing person. She often talks about house love songs, or talks about, from my experience, of a love loss or just time away from a lover, which is very heartfelt and really gets me. I really appreciate her songs. So this is I'll See You Soon.
I'll see you later, goose, goose today. I'll see you later, goose, goose today. You'll be sitting on the pond all afternoon. I'll see you later, I'll see you soon. I'll see you later, Jillabooney today. I'll see you later, Pepper Puppy today. Y'all be sunning in the window all afternoon. I'll see you later, I'll see you soon.
This is so fun and so cute. I really am enjoying this.
I'll see you later, later, little alligator. See you later. I'll see you soon. I'll see you later, mama today. I'll see you later, mama today. You'll be cooking in the kitchen all afternoon. I'll see you later, I'll see you soon.
I feel like I need to get up and dance. Someone take my hand, let's spin around and do some dancing.
I'll see you later, Papa today. I'll see you later, Papa today. You'll be working at the office all afternoon. I'll see you later, I'll see you soon. There ain't no stereotypes in this tune. I'll see you later. I'll see you soon. I'll see you later, later, little alligator. See you later. I'll see you
Okay, that was so much fun. I really want to get up and dance. And I'm sad. I had no dance partner for that. So, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe next time. Thank you, Caroline Freeman. That was so much fun. It had that happy vibe to it, so I'm glad we had a happiness to it. Uh, oh yeah, it did have that swing big band of the late 90s feel. I really enjoyed this, Caroline. I look forward every time I see a new song pop up by you. And so you please keep on doing the good work of bringing smiles and happiness and just the joy you bring with us, with your music. So again, we're going to do what we do. We do our like, and we're going to leave a comment. And last time I did a recording, she was really eager to see it come out, and unfortunately I was a bit late on bringing it out, so let me do her a favor real fast, and I'm going to go ahead and upload it real fast. So if you don't mind, give me a quick second, everyone. And we're going to upload oh, you're seeing some of my stuff. Oh wait, no, you don't see my stuff. Good. We don't like sharing my stuff. Not that there's anything wrong in there, but, you know, it's vulnerable. It's like looking into a girl's closet. And I almost titled it for wrong thing. So, let's fix that. And by the way, if you have any recommendations for videos for me to watch, please let me know. I am always willing. It must be proper and given the proper respect of capital letters on their name. Alright. I haven't ever done A/B testing. Have any of you ever tried A/B testing? What is that? Please let me know. And just to play it safe, we always say no, it's not appropriate for kids, because it probably is appropriate for kids, but avoid anything. We don't want our reactions anyways to be streamed to kids. It's not for them. I mean, they can listen to it, but okay, let's make things for kids stay for kids. And things intended for adult audience intend to stay with adults. Alright, so I got that in. So now we're going to watch a video on a very intellectual person. But, yeah, Lord Intellectual. Ooh, this is a long video. Maybe I should wait, but, you know, I don't normally do long videos, but, you know, let's have fun. I don't know hardly anything about this. So, yeah. And considering this is a safe work about talking about something like this, means I can appreciate without maybe too much of the stuff in my face. All right. Hello, this is Walter Fataj. We're doing a video, BDSM for beginners, how to start safely, consent, and aftercare guide by Lord Intellectual. Now, Lord Intellectual is part of the Skyebrows community. He's been featured in a couple videos, so I do try to show him my support. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and give him a thumbs up. I am, this is, breathe. This is not my normal avenue. So we will see what this is about. Cause, hold on, let me get my notepad.
Hello there. Lord Intellectual, why are we here, I hear you ask? Well, that's a rather profound question, viewer, but the reason we're here today, specifically, is because Hollywood gets it wrong. And watching it from Hollywood and feeling it in the moment are two entirely different experiences.
By the way, I've heard that Hollywood got it so wrong that the community actually went to file a lawsuit because they believe it was causing harm to the community, and that it was promoting bad practices. And most I have heard that song, and it is a great song, and I'll talk about it a little bit after this video, and we'll have a nice discussion.
And I can assure you that nothing can prepare you for the first time someone puts their chain into your hands. Now, everyone always starts there. Everyone always imagines themselves as being the one holding the chain. But I want you to come with me. We're going to go through a thought experiment, and I hope to reveal something to you about yourself in this, and it will also help you be a better partner, which we're going to circle back around to in a moment. So I want you to imagine having someone that you want to take your chain. I want you to imagine the complete and absolute surrender of your autonomy into the hands of someone you trust at a deep and intimate level. I want you to imagine being able to cast aside all of your defenses, the cynicism, the dark humor, the detachment, the indifference, all of these things that we build up over the course of the day to protect ourselves from the world, and to be truly seen by someone when you are at your most vulnerable with all the pretense, all the plausible deniability stripped away. To have a person that you care so deeply for look at you without any mask, at your ugliest and your most bare, and still have them truly and unreservedly want you. This is a level of euphoria that I hope each of you get to experience at least once in your lives. Now, I want you to take that. I want you to take those feelings and that imagination, and let's return back to the original assumption, where someone going through all of this has put that chain into your hands. Feel that chain, feel the weight in your hand, in your dominant hand. You will be amazed and a little frightened as it starts to dawn on you just how great the lengths that you will go to in order to protect this beautiful, intricate, overlooked partner of yours. The surge of...
Oh, I need a breather. I was holding my breath. That's oh, wow, that's a, to give so much trust to someone in that, or someone to give that trust to you, and oh.
Power within you as you realize you would reshape the world for them with the earth just being so much raw clay in your hands. Am I starting to get through to you? Welcome, one and all. It is a pleasure. If you are not familiar with myself, I do typically do political content. So this is a bit of a stray outside of the usual topics of my videos, but it is an area in which I am intimately familiar. And being Lord Intellectual, it is all about that sharing of knowledge. And I believe the time is right to give you some of that knowledge. So I have put together this little presentation, let's say, about how to dip your toes into the water, because I do care about you, and this is a very exciting period when you do start to get involved in it, and I want to make sure that you're all doing it safely. So we are going to have some people who are part of the BDSM community in here, and if you are...
I am not, but I will be honest, I have been curious to dip my toes, but it's scary.
are, please drop by the comments and have a look at what people are saying, because we are going to have a lot of, let's say, eager newbies down in the comments asking about this, and it would be a great time to help them into the community as well. But moving past that, let's focus on some core tenets. I've prepared some of these for you, and if there's going to be one thing you take away from this video, I want you to understand that whether it's BDSM or basically anything else in life, but particularly in this line of interest, you need to understand that the most important thing is consent and aftercare. And if anyone in the community or pretending to be in the community ignores either of these, they are not someone you want to associate with. We always need to establish consent. And you might not know what aftercare is. We'll swing back around to that in a little bit. But everyone dips their toes into this line at some point, and it usually starts with restricting movement. That's one of the best ways to build trust. But you're not going to do any of that unless you have pre-discuss that consent. All consent needs to be discussed prior to make sure that everyone is going to be, most importantly, safe, secondly, comfortable, and being able to release themselves. So starting slow is probably the most important thing that you can do. When you're selecting a dom or a submissive, what you want to look for is someone who asks you, someone who learns you, someone who respects you enough to say no, whilst also willing enough to say yes. It's good.
And see, what if you don't know? If you don't know what you like because you're so green?
To start with restricted movement to build that trust. The process is slower than you might expect, because in order to truly let yourself go, to truly be able to enjoy yourself, you need to have a deep and intimate trust in your partner. And at the start, you'll be a little giddy, you'll be a little excited, and that's cute. Enjoy yourself, your partner, your time together, have fun. But you'll come to realize the depth of intimacy, passion, and especially surrender when you truly trust in your partner. It just can't be rivaled by sex alone. Now, allow me to share some of my knowledge with you, both to keep you safe and help you to be a better partner. Now, when you start restricting movement, a lot of people will start with the handcuffs. Now, if you didn't know this, there are different grades of handcuffs, and usually when you just go to your local special interest shop, shall we say, the handcuffs you'll get there are actually quite easy to get out of. It does depend, so do be cautious. Most of them you will be able to force open with enough strength, but depending on the position you're in, that can be uncomfortable, to say the least. But most will also have a very large lever that is fairly easy to push from any position that will immediately release you. So we get to the idea of building trust. So you're not going to be able to jump straight into the deep end in most cases where you're fully tied up. If you're a rope bunny, you are going to have to build up to that. But these handcuffs, having them clasped closed with your arms behind your back, puts you in a vulnerable position. And I would suggest you actually...
I can only imagine. I mean, you're exposed, you can't cover yourself here. Yeah, because I mean, your initial reaction is, but sometimes is when you're being seen is to cover yourself. So, with the arms behind your back and being tied up, you can't. So, that heightened emotion, I would imagine.
Start standing or sitting down in a seated position rather than lying. You're going to have power over your partner, and it's power that can be reversed at a moment's notice, and that's important because later on, as we get deeper and deeper into this, we're going to get into situations where it is harder to get out of. And at some point, you will detach from the shore and you will be floating in open water. And the only person who's going to be able to bring you back is your partner. And when you reach that moment of finally letting go of the shore, it can be a daunting experience. And a lot of people do tend to lose their nerve around this point. And that is entirely acceptable. You can withdraw your consent at any point. Clear communication is key here. So if you're finding yourself in a position with a partner who frequently ignores your consent, pushes through boundaries goes faster than you're comfortable with, then you need to call that and you need to stop that. It doesn't matter how far you have come already. You can always stop at the point you're at. You don't have to go further. You are under no obligation. And your partner, if they are a good partner, should respect that. And when you are floating out on the open water, it is an experience in and of itself. And being the lifeline for that person is also, it is great. It is a great honor. There's a great deal of satisfaction in that.
I've heard this before. I have a friend who's into this stuff, and they said that the amount of trust and the trust that you know that you have that amount of trust from them is such a heightened level of emotion, of feeling. I've heard that. I just don't know what that's like.
Knowing that you could damage this person, and the person knowing that you could damage them, but having that trust that they won't. And this is what it is all about, and this is why we build up to it slowly. And the first step to doing that is that restriction of movement. Start with those cuffs behind your back, sitting or standing. Once you are comfortable with that, once your partner has demonstrated that they can be trusted, and this is not all an elaborate ruse, because we are dealing with psychology here, and like it or not, on some level, there will be a self-preservation instinct within you that will say, this is a trick, this is a scam. I have been duped, and as soon as they have me in a compromising position, it is all going to go bad for me. And that is the instinct that we are trying to overcome, because until you do that, you're not going to be able to truly let yourself go and truly enjoy yourself. And that enjoyment is what we are after here today. Enjoyment whilst maintaining that safety. Okay? Now, once we have restricted movement, let's move on to choking.
I am really curious about this. I feel like I should consult my friend more. My friend, he actually talked about all these things with me, and I was just so out of my element that I couldn't comprehend the idea.
Because this is, in my opinion, we're getting into some editorializing here, but this is the next logical step, because once your movement is restricted, okay, fairly easy to get out of, but you're not in an immediate microsecond danger. But if your partner has their hand around your throat, especially if they are larger and stronger than you, then your body starts to hit panic mode, or at some level, there is an instinct. There is an instinct there, a survival instinct that kicks in that tells you you should not be in this situation. And this is where we start to get into those heightened emotions and those heightened feelings and that giddiness, that flight or flight response that is so, I'm going to use the term delectable, but
Delectable, like we're a snack.
insert whichever word you like here. Just know it is an experience, and I want you to imagine your partner looking down at you with their hands around your throat and the compromising position you are going to be in, and the thrill that comes with that. Now, there's two primary methods for choking, or two primary goals for choking. Now, the vast majority of the BDSM community will tell you about the restriction of blood flow. And so that's what we're going to go over first.
That's one I was told is that artery in the neck.
But in my experience, there is a second method, and I fully understand why the BDSM community does not bring that forward as the first thing, because it is a little more dangerous and you do need to know what you're doing. But I will tell you about that, not only so that you can recognize when you're doing things wrong, but so that you do know there are extra steps, and the rabbit hole goes very deep once you start looking into this. So I want you to take your non-dominant hand for me. If you're right-handed, that means your left hand. If you're left-handed, that means your right hand. Now I want you to flatten it into a straight palm, and I want you to spread your thumb and forefinger out. 4 fingers together, 1 thumb apart. Now I want you to press that gently about the middle of your neck, about halfway up your neck, I should say, around your windpipe. Now this is the critical part that a lot of other BDSM creators will talk about. Our goal, at least initially, is not to restrict someone's airflow. That is not what we are trying to do, and that is one of the worst misconceptions that Hollywood gives. What we are doing
I think I heard that you go under the chin. Let's see what he says.
instead is we are going to press very gently on the sides of the neck where you have a pair of arteries that deliver blood to the brain. And we are going to restrict that blood flow because that is going to starve the brain of oxygen just a little bit, and it's going to, in a lot of people, induce a sense of euphoria. You will experience a tingliness, you will experience a lightheadedness, and combine that with the fact that your adrenaline is already pumping, you're already on high alert, and your partner is in very close physical proximity, we start to get into these feelings of arousal and excitement. So you have your hand placed about midway up your neck, maybe a little higher. This is going to be different for everyone, and it is important you practice on yourself so that you get a feeling for it before you do this to your partner. And especially when you're doing this to your partner for the first time, it is important that both of you have a clear and open line of communication. This is also the point where it is good to have a non-verbal signal. Now, if you're struggling to come up with them in the moment, just make it a simple wave of the hand. It doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need to overthink it. So place your hand into your neck, and I want you to turn your fingers inward. So the pads on the tips of your finger are facing towards your neck. Now, with your fingers about halfway down your, well, depth-wise, halfway down your neck, I want you to start pressing in very, very slowly and very, very lightly. Now, if you're doing this right, it might be a little uncomfortable if you've never had it done to you before, but it should not hurt. If you're experiencing any pain, stop immediately. You might be pressing onto one of your lymph nodes. There's a lot of sensitive things in your neck, which is partly why it's such an erogenous zone, because it is a very vulnerable part of our bodies, and it is something that you do need a high level of trust to give to in order to give your partner access to that. So press your fingers in very lightly. And as you do that, you'll start to feel your own pulse. You'll start to feel some pressure in your head. You'll obviously feel pressure in your neck. But the harder you press, slowly, the pulse will become stronger. And as the pulse becomes stronger, you'll start to realize, oh, the blood is restricting a little bit. Now, I want you to pay attention to the sensation of this, because this is what your partner is going to be going through as you do it. I know you're going to be excited in the moment, and sometimes it can be difficult to remain in your right.
Interesting. I didn't think about feeling my pulse like this.
But this is important so you don't hurt your partner, and so you do build that trust. So you're pressing into your neck. You're restricting your
Yes, and I'm trying it too.
blood, and keep that going for just a few seconds. If you do start to feel lightheaded, back off a little bit. If it starts to feel too much, back off a little bit. You don't have to get this right on the first try. And now your pulse should be pounding against your fingers. It should be pounding in your head. You should be able to feel it clearly in your neck. And if you can't, adjust your position slightly. What you don't want to do is use the side of your fingers or use the bone or the joint of your fingers. You want to use the softest parts of your hand in order to do this so that you don't damage anything. This is the first method. Now, I want you to imagine doing this or having this done to you in the throes of passion. And this is where we're going to get the enjoyment out of it. And we're going to practice this over and over. I want you to practice this over and over in your own time, because practice makes perfect. And when you are done having your fun, instead focus on the feeling through your fingers, because you're going to be able to feel things within your own neck and within your partner's neck. And this will help you locate those arteries, those veins. It's not quite so distinct all the time. It's difficult to describe. You can feel it, but it's nothing so distinct as a tube or so distinct as a pipe. It's not that clear. Arteries are actually more like wet noodles once you get into it. So that's essentially what you're looking to feel. And follow the guidance of your partner. If they say it's too hard, if they say it's the wrong spot, let go, readjust, try again. Now that is the first method, and that is the method that you use to restrict the blood flow to your partner's head. Now, don't do that too much. Again, start slowly,
Is something going
build
on?
up to it. The second method I'm going to show you actually does involve restricting the airway slightly, but we are not going through the front of the neck. I do need to be very clear on that. If you go through the front of the neck and you are not clear on what you're doing, you do have a very good chance of breaking the hymen. Not hymen. What's the word?
The hymen.
There's a small bone. Hyoid. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a small bone that protects
I was about to say, that's not where the hymen is. The hymen's a little bit lower.
the front of your neck. And if you press too hard on that, because it is a fairly delicate bone, you will break it. And that is a fairly frequent injury in this line, especially in throes of passion. So this is part of the information I'm giving you that I want you to be careful of. We go through the sides of the neck, not the front. So pull your hand away completely. And I want you to do what you did before. I want you to have your palm flat, 4 fingers together, 1 thumb outstretched. Now I want you to press the crook of your hand strongly against the bottom of your chin, moderately towards the bottom of your chin. And I want you to feel along your jaw. Depending on how long your fingers are and how large your hand and face is, you might be able to get your fingers all the way to the back corner of your jaw where it starts to turn upwards. If you can't reach that far back, that's okay. Don't worry. We don't need to go that far back, but it's just a good place to center yourself on. Now I want you to move your fingers a little ways back towards the front of your neck. You should be just a little bit in front of where your jaw starts to turn upwards. And I want you to press inwards, as before with the soft parts of your hand, of your fingers, but simultaneously I want you to press upwards. And you should feel there is a fairly large amount of resistance there. You should feel something within the neck. And I want you to squeeze on that just a little, a very, very small amount. And as you're breathing, you should feel that even
Can I show you?
a small amount of pressure
This is fun.
dramatically increases the difficulty of breathing. And some people really enjoy that. They like to feel that they are in danger without actually being in danger. So it's okay if you don't enjoy it. It's okay if your partner doesn't enjoy it. This is one of those advanced techniques that I don't want you to start with. I want you to build up to this. And if you are in the BDSM community, leave a comment with your thoughts as well, because I want you to help me explain this to the newbies. You might be able to explain this in a way that will help further clarify things. But when you are restricting the airway, you do need to be conscious that, well, you want to keep your partner conscious. And asphyxiation is one of those things that you don't want to mess around too much with. You should ideally be doing a lot of your own research before attempting all of this. This is just a very high level overview, but it gives you an idea of what you don't want to be doing when you are trying to restrict the arteries as opposed to the airflow. Because when you have this difficulty in breathing, you're not pressing down on the airway, you're not pressing down on the artery, you're pressing down on the airway. So that's something to look out for, so that you know you're doing it wrong, you know to back off, you know to reset, both as someone who is doing this to their partner and as someone having this done to you.
So definitely reiterate communication, communication, communication. You can't have trust if you don't communicate. So prepare, have signals, both verbal and nonverbal, and make sure you know where you're going. This should not be a surprise.
So let's recenter now. I've given you 2 different methods that you can try on yourself. But really, the most important thing that I can tell you beyond the consent is the aftercare. Because when we do get into these playgrounds, let's say, it can be very confronting. And we live our lives very defensively. You can make an excuse that it's because of the environment, it's because of society, it's because of this, that, or the other, but ultimately it's irrelevant what causes it. The truth is we do live very defensively, and so being able to surrender like that can be very confronting, and especially when you're new, it can be very upsetting. And so it is extremely important to have a partner that, when all is said and done, when you've both had your jollies and they are satisfied, that they still step over that line and make sure you are okay. Proper aftercare will bring you back to a sense of normalcy. You might have just been degraded. You might have just surrendered. You might have given up your autonomy entirely. And now it is time to get that autonomy back from your partner. And this is going to look different to everyone. Some people like to be belittled, they like to be mistreated. Some people like to be told what to do, they like to have someone take charge. Some people like to regain that sense of power for themselves. But a good partner is going to learn what affirmations you want. And when you are
Thank you, Pickle Rick.
one doing this to a partner, you need to understand your partner is not generic human X. They have a name, they have a life, they have wants and dreams and desires. And if you're the kind of person that can be trusted, they might just look to you to fulfill a lot of them. You need to understand that this is a person you hold great affection for. And it's not about the anatomy. It's not about the pleasure. It's about ensuring this person is safe and healthy when all things are said and done. That if you do need to part, because either they're going home, you're going home, irrelevant, that they are going to be able to return to the world and have their defenses up and be able to navigate day-to-day life. There are a great many self-stylized DOMs out there who do not do aftercare. It's all about the abuse and the mistreatment. And for a small amount of you, that will be fine. As long as you are approaching that with full consent, then that is your choice. But the vast majority, or let me use an anecdote here. Of all the stories that I've heard from this community, the most damaging ones come from DOMs who do not fully understand their position, both of power and their responsibilities for their charge, for their.
And that's one of the things that is most scary. I think someone who just wants the power and not respect that power. This is a thing I am completely have no knowledge. I've never seen it, never done it, never even really talked about it. So it's all very new to me. That being said, I have a friend who they talk about, so I have talked about, but not like in depth, but they mention about, because they try to explain why they liked it, and I just could not get my head around it. But part of the thing was that kind of made me worry was that very power hungry who just wants the power, and more like I guess you could say abuser or victim more than dumb and submissive.
Sub. So if you are a sub or you're doing some sub play, it is extremely important that your Dom will do that for you, because it can be very mentally damaging when they don't. And any good Dom will do this. Any good Dom can be that dominant force. They can take charge. They can order you around. They can give you everything you want whilst also looking after you. The moment you say no, they drop it and they go, "Are you okay? What can I do? What do you need from me? Let's stop. Let's talk. Forget about everything else that was going on. What do you need from me?" That is what a good Dom will do. So if you have a Dom that does not do that, you need to seriously consider whether you continue that relationship, because it will damage you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in the long run, that is where we start to run into a lot of issues. And I believe most anyone in the BDSM community will agree with me. So if you find someone who has a differing opinion on that, definitely have your guard up, because that's not the way we want to do that. But once you do find someone who you are able to establish that trust with, then you can get into all the fun things. Like I'm a particular fan of body swings myself. You know, there's a reason you can put hooks in the ceiling.
Oh my
And guys,
God.
if some of you are renters and you are wanting to explore this, put in a hook in the ceiling, a very large, heavily bolted hook. I've never had any of the real estate inspectors even notice once I've taken that big silver hook out. So you don't need to worry too much about it.
Are you sure? Maybe they didn't say anything.
Okay, but with that, guys, I can hear you asking, okay, Lord Intellectual, are you a Dom? Are you a sub? Are you a switch? Well,
I wish he would go more into the aftercare, because the aftercare is also I don't understand what's going on about that. I mean, I'd like to know more about that.
I'll answer that in a moment. You've been good. You've listened through this whole video. But before I answer that, do allow me to do all of the typical YouTuber things. Like, subscribe, especially if this video is very likely to be age restricted. And you're also going to be asking, well, okay, Lord Intellectual, you typically make political content. Why are you making this video now? Well, this is something I have extensive experience in, so this video was always going to be made regardless. But let's just say it's recently come to my attention that a certain object of my affection may have an interest in this topic, so it got pushed up the priority list. And ultimately, it's serendipity. Today just seemed like a good
I'm
way
not
to do it.
gonna name
We also
who.
might need some help, apparently. But ultimately, if it is to be explored, then I want them and all of you to do so safely. So thank you for that. So now, you've all been good. You've watched this far into the video. So as promised, the answer to the question you're burning to know, no. I am not a dom, nor am I a sub, nor am I a switch. I am what's called a master. Now what is a master, Lord Intellectual? Well, you'll just have to hope I realize I release another video in this series, eh? Okay. Thank you so much for watching along. Let's finish up there. And if you walk away from this video, I do want to reiterate, imagine that surrender. Both surrendering your own autonomy and having that autonomy surrendered to you. And things will start to become clear. Thank you so much, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, I think I would like to just I know each person's different, but maybe go into the details of one type versus another. So I know if I try this, am I actually being neglected or not? Or is this kind of also just like, whew. Lord Intellectual, thank you. That was very educational. Are you ever like, and I'm curious on the topic. Oh, here, you know what? Let's end the recording here. And then we will get back with the stream. All right, the recording is now ended. I'll just say I am curious on the topic. If you want to send messages to help educate me, I'm fine with that. Just do not send me pics of yourself. Sorry, that's a hard no. And also, no, I am not going to hook up with anyone. My internet life and my personal life are completely separate. So, there's that. All right, so, one person was requesting a react to Yeah and which is a great video. Actually, I think I am actually their first commenter on the Yeah and video. I like it, and well, I'll talk about why I like it. Yeah, the holy ball, and but yeah, I was one of their very first commenters. And I will just say what I really like about this song. And you know what? Let's do a recording of this one as well. I just would not feel comfortable with them on that. No offense. Well, there's no reason you would ever take offense to that. You don't even know them. But, yeah, they're just not a right person to ask about that. I'll just leave it at that. Let's go ahead and do a recording of Yeah and. So hello, I am Opted Fatage. We are going to be reacting to Yeah and Powder Fan A and B. That being said, I have already seen this video. I absolutely love it, and I feel I need to do a reaction for it and explain what I thought. So, here we go without further ado. I just accidentally hit the wrong button and stopped my recording. Hello, I have opted for Taj, and we are here reacting to Yeah and. I already gave it a like. I have already seen this, and we are going to do a reaction explaining all the things I liked about it. And so without further ado, here we go. And Powder has such a good model. I love it. Elf life, elf life. By the way, I heard about that. Did she actually win it? I heard she was nominated for Best Black VTuber and Best Black and Best White VTuber, which is how. But I would say I really do like Powder's model. She's fun with a real flirty outfit, but you're not gonna get that fan service. It's just flirty, but no prize for you boys, and I love it.
I meant call me a racist, fascist, nationalist, grifter, bootlicking theocrat, literally Hitler, colonizer, Nazi, incel, bigot, white supremacist, privileged, idiot, snowflake, pick me, toxic, homophobe, hood troll, sexist, deplorable, xenophobe, shill, dog, whistling, transphobe, simp stan, alt-right, neocon, tyrant, yeah,
And that's such a great answer to that. And just to give an example, there's a common thing that some people do is they'll say, hey, why don't you just say you're against this or against that? And if you don't say that you're against it, or that you maybe just say you don't want to talk about it, they'll start calling you all these names. And after a point, like, well, why am I going to care about what you say if you're going to sit here and say, I am the worst thing in humanity? And then prior to that, you said all those kind of people deserve to die and it should be legal to kill them. Yeah, now you just sit here just because I don't even want to talk about it, you want to kill me, essentially. I'm not gonna get aboard with that train of thought. Call that the crazy train. Isn't it? Crazy? But yeah, you just take the insults, they love them, then call and be like, alright, yeah, so what's your point? You're calling me all these names. Look out. And the bad thing is the people who really do believe that, the real racists, the real neo-Nazis, now they're getting hidden in the wave of people being called Nazis, so say, or racist, which you're hurting society by doing that. There are real racists out there. There are real Nazis out there. But it's not someone who thinks that, hey, yeah, we should probably check who's coming into our country. Or, hey, this person who broke the law, they don't have pronounce this and they only have they broke the law while on a student visa. Well, I'm sorry, you broke the law. We're gonna get you out here. We're only allowing visitors who behave.
Yeah, they're not even sub, but I show up in their Twitter feed. They're tracking my cycle. It's the only chance they'll see me bleed. Turn my hair purple, cut it all short. Got them running up my numbers. Minority Report. The sound is bananas, and my model is the rice. Cold, full face bandanas. Don't slip on the ice. Why wait for a woman? Join the TDS dens. Did I say a Yeah, and? Yeah,
And I won't get into too much. I kind of revealed a little bit my politics, but my politics is essentially treat the nation like your house. You check who you let in. Someone breaks the rules in your house, you kick them out. And you try to keep a balanced budget. Which, good luck with that last one, because I don't think a single nation does that. But yeah, that was a great video. Like I said, I like it because it's a great answer to all that name calling. So yeah, call me whatever you want. I don't care. I have a few comments. I'll leave those comments private just in case. The next video I did want to showcase. Oh, let's stop that recording. The next video I want to showcase. I can't remember the name of it real fast. Let me find it real fast. This is, by the way, if you want to be first, this is the way I literally try to find people. I haven't seen this one yet, but we will get there. So I do just search for Skyebrows, and then I look at today. And I know the last time I checked when it was, so base chat, we'll take a look at this one. True Seekers was good. We'll take a look at that one. Skyebrows, the Mystery Man. And where is it? We'll take a look at this because, oh no, that's a reaction too. We will take a look at, here it is, Life to Survive. I really enjoyed Life to Survive. Chains of the Mind is a good mental health song. So I do recommend giving a look at it. Oh, and we got 9 people watching. I'm so happy we got 9 people. Hey, Funky, nice to see. That Comic Got Killed reference. The Comic Got Killed is a great anime. That intro of me, the Night Grade group. Such a horror farm right there. So let's take a look. And Life to Survive was the one I want to see first. So let's do that one first. And did I already do this one? Yeah, Mr. Man. So let's do a recording for this, and so we can show them our appreciation. I already have seen this video, but alright, this is Octave Fatash. We are here to watch Life to Survive, Wales, Spain video. I did welcome to them to the campfire already, as Skyebrows mentioned, and Cream of the Slop, sorry. He mentions a light to campfire, and we are all attracted to that campfire in the night, and all Wells Bean is here. That's great. Awesome. He'll get here live. That makes me so happy. Yay! Everybody give him claps and happiness. So we are going to watch this video, and he is going to get to see my reaction and my love for his song. All the new videos, I really did like yours. Each of them have their own greatness about them. Don't get me wrong. But my personal stylized is this one. So without further ado, let's get started. Beautiful mountain shot. Now, well, is this your avatar? I believe it is. But I know she have like 2 different variations of the avatar, so I am curious about that. And I love the monster truck. I like this kind of cut-out version of Syndicate. If we had that AirNet, I would be so frustrated. You cannot do anything with that. And that used to be the AirNet speed. That was considered really good during the dial-up days, because that is twice the speed of dial-up, of normal dial-up, the 56K.
All you
I know I've seen this before. I can't remember where. Please, well, tell me. I love this propeller, this 3D animation. It's cute. It's so cute. And of course, she's just useful. With the old Ita has cheeseburger. That reference, oh my goodness, making me feel old. I love the top tracks and bottom tracks. That's how my things would come out. And is this supposed to be Badger reference? I feel like we have so many old memes references here. I apologize, I'm supposed to be pausing on a talk. I was told that my voice does not carry well over the music often, so I'm gonna work better on pausing. And let's just be honest, that is a sick room, minus the fact that if you're in the front row, it's actually because you have to look backwards to listen to Lord Intellectual. Unless if you like looking at his backside.
Scroll to escape the grave.
Fatality. God. That's so great. I love it.
Face creeping with their problem sneer, forever alone, tearing up the atmosphere. Bad luck, Brian Sweater curse from the jump. Scumbag Steve stealing every single.
And yeah, so many of the old references from Scumbag Steve to Trollface. I'm thinking you were definitely around during AOL days. Psycho's looking amazing here. The Harlem Shake. I hated the Harlem Shake. Oh, by the way, if you ever get a chance, I think it's called YouTube channel Gregorian, but this guy plays like video game and TV show theme songs and a church on the organ, and it sounds amazing. Such as, for example, he plays the Kafka's theme in a church cathedral.
Survive, scroll to escape the grave. Pepe croak in every field, rare ones fetching.
Pepe, now I have to say, you are bringing back YTMD. Sorry, YTMND. Because back then, there was a website that had a whole bunch of memes, because back then you had to look up the memes. Memes were just popped up like crazy. And one of the common memes was the Punch-Out guy chasing the guy on the bike. And he was saying a very offensive word which rhymed with the song that had no lyrics. And Pepe the Frog was popular. I'm almost surprised you didn't have that one guy with the creepy face, because he was real popular on that website too. And look, Ramen and Nikki and Mabel see better. Why are you upset? Ramen's healing him. the Burger King crown. I have only heard stories. I don't know the details.
So thick, sincerity had to go. From cat typos to existential cries. Memes evolve, watch the timeline fly. We laugh so we don't break. Scroll so we stay sane. Meme history's just human.
And this is on my brain fart right now. He did the video with DJ Nathaniel. But him and DJ Nathaniel did a song together. At least I'm assuming that's who you're referencing. Oh, as you're referencing the Grim Reaper. Which is kind of out there if your character looks so much like the Grim Reaper. It makes it hard. Is it the Grim Reaper or is it the character? And this is Night Out. No. Yeah. Night Off. And I was laughing when I first saw this because, I'm like, boy, if you're that close to shooting that kind of spread, we need to work on your aim.
Vine goes to TikTok, took the throne. Surprise Pikachu in the short form moan. NPC copy paste life on routine. Sigma grind set lone wolf protein. Coffin dance for every L. Trumpets blare the send off. Then skibbity toilet porcelain war. What the actual end of Ohio fine.
Alright. Just a mess with my coworkers. I learned a lot of this lingo. And every now and then I'll just toss it at them. I am definitely too old for this lingo. You know, this model of Ember, the outfit, this back up a little bit. If you ever seen Rise of the Shield Hero, sorry, making me think of the Queen from that TV show. I am wondering who this is. Please let me know, since I have you here, Wilbane. And I like how you got a super realistic image of this. I actually tried to do a realistic I'm semi-real, but not like this. This was really good. And I apologize, I can never say her name, so I've been nicknaming her ZZ. Then we got Powder, and then we got, I don't know. The other one was an Exhale. Did I get them mixed up? Did I get Niall and Exhale mixed up? Or maybe they're both Niall. And we got Skyebrows as a drum major for a marching band. And I'm guessing we are all his bandmates. 4D, 3D, 3D, 3X is a reference to the Adult Swim skit with Paul Rudd with the Onion Dance. I don't know the actual name off the top of my head, but I remember the Onion Dance. And this is something I do not know of, so please let me know what this is. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Wells Fame. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see more from you. Keep up the good work. But yeah, I do get Exhale and yeah, mixed up sometimes. I probably just need to study their faces a little bit more. They're both cute, that's all I know. Alright, so next we have Skybrow, the Mystery Man. I'm going to be releasing a lot of videos, and I'm going to do a slow release of them if I can. So I'm going to release, so you've already seen these videos, but what I'm going to try to do is tomorrow I'm going to release them on a schedule. Sorry, so we are going to do The Mystery Man by occultist notitia. Occultist notitia. Alright, so here we go. With this, he references mainly some more of the bigger ones. Bigger names. He doesn't do too much of the Skyebrows brothers, I'll say. So here we go. Hello, I am Opti Prakash, and we are here watching Skyebrows and the Mystery Man. We're watching a video by Occultist Notitia, and we are going to check out his videos. I have already seen this, but I'm going to give you my reactions because I feel like I do owe it to them. So I've already given it a like. I've already left a comment. And so we are going to go ahead and watch. I do recommend that you go ahead and give a like as well and comment to help out the algorithm so we have more Scout Brothers in our family.
To a flame, chaining night, sky meets the brows, new heights. You too long.
Now, part of me did wonder. I looked at some of the stuff. He does have 3 characters: a blonde, a redhead, and I forgot the other one. I originally thought one was maybe the losers. And this actually made me think that one of the characters was Louisverse because of this kind of dystopian, the red going on. Because I could see that character in Louisverse. And if you know Skybrow videos, he loves his spinning women. He loves having women who spin. Look at that fight scene. That was a fun fight scene. And I think someone said if you're going to do a lot of fighting, to have the camera move more, it makes it more cinematic versus just seeing a bunch of hits happening. Or either that or make a lot of movement dynamic. And this is what I'm talking about. This character kind of reminds me of the Louisverse character. The only thing is she's not wearing the face mask that Louisverse wears, so I don't think it's her. But that's what I was thinking the first time I watched. But yeah, I think this has a lot of elements that a lot of Skyebrows' older songs had, and I think he'll love it. And my goodness, you've been lifting weights, Skybrow.
Renaissance crew.
That was a fun song. Like I said, I really think that is very much Skybrow's older style. I think he's gonna love it. I could be completely wrong because people's music style changes. So, but great job, Occultus.Tutia. I think he did a great job and keep up the good work. I look forward to seeing more of his stuff. And this is the last thing I saw this character. And just go through it real fast. But yeah, these characters are recurring, so yeah, you get the idea. Alright, well, thank you for watching this. Hi, so I have watched Truth Seekers already, but we are gonna watch again and you're gonna hear my reaction. So I did, yeah, I already liked it. And did I not comment? Ooh, bad off 10. I didn't comment. I'm a horrible person. You can all throw the shame at me for being a horrible person. I will accept it and I will repent. This one's a little bit more chaotic than the other two we watched, but the visuals are great. For some reason, Nux looks like a complete theme in this one. Maybe they use this Bupella, because he kind of looks a little bit like when he says to come down the Bupella video. That being said, this person has released quite a few videos, so he is definitely getting there. So let's go ahead and react. Hello, my name is Octa Fatash, and we are reacting to Depthwalker's AI vids song Truth Seekers. He features a lot of the people of the Skybrow brothers. I have seen this, but I did want to give you my live reaction and explain what I was thinking when I saw this video. So without further ado, let's go.
Do we have a society anymore?
I originally thought, why does Nux look so menacing right there?
Every argument to war, all wounds made.
And just for reference, this is Powder. She is currently doing a Skyrim theme run, and so she is wearing this as her avatar, but
All the more, any point stretched too far. We all know communication is important, yet we seem to purposely read it discordant. It's a wasteland out here as we search.
this is such a good model for X-Cross. And also I was thinking, I don't know if you've seen Eustace type. I'll put it this way. It takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, you can understand everything. But I would not think he's the best fit for a telegrapher.
For the next news oasis, we should always check for poison, but the thirst needs quenching. We struggle to find things to.
I love this. We got people. We got Psychro. Psychro, by the way, has a great model. I love his model. One thing this song is focusing on. Well, wait till we get there.
On a factual basis, but well, the toxic torrent is absolutely drenching. Misinformation, an accident, disinformation, an outright lie, information, incomplete with purpose, true twisted just to make you crawl. We crawl through the dust, rat suits torn and frayed.
So the song's about misinformation and trying to find the truth.
Lie detector laughing at every headline parade. Big towers once beamed the signal pure and bright.
And if you watch Silas's channel, he has a Trump AI that comments on his videos on text-to-speech.
You're like dying stars in the radiated night. Scroll the feeds like a Geiger chart.
Alright. So we got Trump, we got Rosas Desu, and my initial thought, and this shows my age, is that looks like the Heretic tome. If you don't know, it came out after Doom as a fantasy setting by the makers of Doom. So, I showed my age. I'm old. Apologize.
Tick, tick, tick. One truth in 1,000, the rest make you sick. Hey, look, a fresh spring bubbling up from.
And again, the trusted source is polluted water. It's not pure. And they're saying, is glowing green tree become a brand? Again, emphasizing that they're like, come on, this is what's true. Meanwhile, your eyes are telling you, no, it's not. It's obviously no. Why don't you wake up and open your eyes to the truth? And what can you do? What can you do when no one wants to? They just think you're crazy for not trusting the one source, or the instead a good just look at all the independent journalists right now, and hear all the different views and realize, hey, these people with all the money are pushing one view, while all these people without money are showing something completely different. We should be able to look at all points of view, no matter how weird and crazy they are, and be able to deduce, hey, I am smart enough to know that this is not true, or I am smart enough to know that this could be a possibility. Let's look into it.
I choke on the half-truth crime and scream at each other about who's committing the crime. Clickbait caravans roll through the ash-choke plain, promising water but delivering acid rain. We hoard our filters like last cans of clean air, but the
Such a menacing Griffin Knight. I don't think I've ever seen him that menacing, but I love the effect on his wings with the, because normally they're all black, but to see the black to red, I really like.
mask always slips when outrage flare. One side screams hoax, but another truth untold, while the wasteland just shrugs. Stories long gone cold. Misinformation. Wolf's typo apocalypse.
I'll just put this, how I do not condemn what happened on January 6th, just like I do not condemn him going into the church. That was not the way to do it. Just like he don't go into, hey, look, this store's getting raided. Let me go in and film the people getting raided. No, because in a way, you're actually helping the masses. And the fact that there's more power, and it makes it harder for actual law enforcement to actually do things. So, that being said, I'd never support any time things get to a point of violence for people. So, the one crazy thing, though, is January 6th was one day. Prior to that, there was months of people firebombing courthouses.
Information. Well, the great bullshit equation. Malinformation. Bomb context stripped. So we march on irradiated, hopeful, lost in the glow.
I really do like this store in the books. That was really done in a reference to the expensive petroleum from Amelia.
Chasing pixelated truth, seeking the last true flow. We'll die of thirst before we admit defeat. Slip truth and venomed and calling it sweet.
Again, people try and distribute this, and may try and distribute the actual truth, the pure truth, and instead they're like, no, we got the truth. It's right here, this polluted source.
Is there clean water left anywhere in this hell, or just more mirages ringing the funeral bell? We are all fed the same sludge in the end, and told to pretend it's enlightenment. Ha!
Purple Fox guy. Let's go back.
Do we have a society anymore? Every argument a war, all wounds made all the more. Any
don't see a purple fox guy. Maybe I missed it. I apologize. Oh, this guy. Hey, you're probably talking about this guy. He is the artist. So yeah, he's the one who made this. So shout out to him. But yeah, just going back to what I said about earlier, one of my beliefs is also, if you use violence or force, you're not going to convert people. You're just going to cause fear. We need to use our words so they can believe what we believe. And if you can't convince them with words, then maybe you need to take another look, or maybe they need to take another look. But everybody needs to set their boundaries and also always be open to criticism. And maybe there's some truth to what the other side is saying, and maybe there's not. But we have to always make sure that we keep open minds so that if there is truth to what they're saying, that we can be aware of it. All right, so that was Truth Seekers. And some of the things I said might lose me some subscribers, but it is okay because we are doing us, and you can't please everybody, so we just be who we are because we can only be ourselves the best. Alright, next we are going to do base treads. We are getting close to the end of the list, so again, if you have a suggestion, I will gladly take it. Base tread, which is a tread meme song. So again, hello, I am Austin. We were doing base tread by Counterintelligent. Counterintelligent had a great song in the past that I listened to. We like, and oh my goodness, I did not leave a message, so shame on me. I will make sure I leave a message at the end because it's been a minute since I watched this. By going into Counterintelligence, other videos, he did Asmon Gold, which was a great video I really loved. So let's go ahead, without further ado, watch Base Tread. We got some Skyebrows family, like Lisa.
He ducked you out in a text like a mic. Thought a hit, but it bounced back psych.
We happen to do, yeah. Also, I used to see, well, I think in the beginning it was, help me out. Smargalana.
Scroll back, we're still here.
I don't, man, I feel like I'm forgetting everybody. Ember. I know Ember. Mizuki, I believe. Nux. She started popping up. I started seeing her stuff. She has some good videos. I forgot her name. I watched 2 of her videos and I feel bad because I forgot her name. Who is this character? I'm curious. And is this a streamer? I don't recognize him. Or maybe it's a reference to biblical characters. I don't know my characters the best on the lore. That being said, most of my lore on mythological characters comes from the SMP universe, Shin Megami Tensei / Persona, which all the enemies are fantasy creatures, essentially. Thanks for the assist. Your attacks dismissed. Your ideas in decline. Why you hate the divine. You try to strike at the spine. Now it's a crown. Was that a reference to the burning of the Notre Dame Cathedral that happened like 2 years ago? Ember. And I know at one point she mentioned that someone gave her a short skirt, which she's like, I mean, it looked good, but by the way, I have a long skirt in the back.
Get to the throne, boss your blood, then I claim the throne.
I apologize. I'm having a word soup right now. I am struggling to find the words, even for the simplest things. So at least you're understanding what I am trying to say. That is the goal. Yuchiko version of Lord Intellectual. Such a good bit. I need to go give him head pats. If you don't know, I've made a video of me giving him a head pat in his chair. He laughed at it. It was funny.
You got the feels, I got the links. You got the
I don't know this person. The closest I can come, I know, is not who I think it is. So I apologize, I do not know them. The closest I could come, which is obviously not them, is Mint Fatone. We know who this is. Alright, guess. I don't know who the brown hair is. I can guess who this is. That would be, and it's not Ember, it's, that one person who dressed up in the military uniform. Is this the, white version of Mizuki? Yeah, white. That's Mizuki, I believe. I don't watch her stuff, so... I'm guessing it's a little reference to Raphael. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this person is doing biblical references. I just don't know them well enough. So many short skirts. Should I join the short skirt crew? You know what, here, if you guys say I should, I'll let you guys pick the color. Alright. So thank you for watching, and I need to go ahead and leave a comment. Yeah, nice EDM feel to it. To me, I am not the biggest person on EDM, so I don't know what is considered roughly good compared to other people. So we will see. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But I definitely see why people can like it, and I did like it. One thing I always try and make sure I do is, even if I listen to a genre of music maybe I'm not a fan of, I try to see, is this something I could see why someone would like it? Because, for example, like me, I don't like and like a lot of dubstep where they constantly do the heavy crescendo with an immediate drop on the beat. So like a wop, 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 wop. I'm not sure if that translates well in the stream, but something like that. But whereas quiet and it goes whoop, real fast, that's just not my thing. But I can also understand how people like that rule, heavy hitting on that beat, that rise, without actually being a hit. So, and I do that with food as well. It's related in the sense of the fact that you don't have to like it, but you can understand why someone would like it to tell. So you could still use that to tell if it is good or if it's, hey, this is just a mess. This is poorly done, which this is not that. This is well done. Thank you again for the great video, Counterintelligent. I look forward to seeing more of your stuff and keep up the good work. All right, so I actually have. So you want orange short skirt, orange. I can do that. Now should I have a off-colored shirt? Should it be matching, like full orange? I feel full oranges might be too much, but I can do orange and orange. And then what should I wear for shoes? Should I wear like tennis shoes, or should I wear like heels or platform? Or tell me what you think. So let's take a quick look. It's been a little bit. Let's see if there's any new Skybrow videos real fast. Or sorry, some new Skybrow fan-made stuff, because we're switching to, oh yeah, we've seen that. This is history. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Let's see here. We are looking at Hard going. If you like Amelia, he's been doing crazy Amelia, like 3 videos a day about Amelia. I would say he might be a fan. Alright, we have a few reactions that happen. Dan Barry's has been doing a lot of reactions. So definitely been fun watching him becoming part of the family. The Skyebrows family. Let's see here, moving on. It looks like I have seen everything. Sabrin, I guess, has been joining the community too. He's been watching a lot of things. Hey, it's cool. The Girozard. Nice to see you. Oh, Funky saying I should wear boots with a short skirt. Like, how high are we talking? Are we talking about like military boots, or are we talking about like knee-high? Funky, if you can hit me up in Discord, shoot me a picture of what kind of boots you had in mind. But if someone thinks I should wear something else, I am taking other ideas. I'm letting you guys pick out my outfits. For I will do a short skirt, because I don't have a short skirt outfit yet. So since all the characters in that last video we watched were practically in short skirts, maybe I should get me one. Just something fun for you guys. We might have to put this too, but we got boots, and then we got flats. So we are definitely getting some ideas going on. I love it. I love seeing my community suggest things. And Dojira's did you ever get a chance to watch that video I sent you of Dojira by Skyebrows? We're going to listen to this video in the meantime. I'm curious to hear your answer, Dojira. We're going to watch that afterwards if you have not. And by the way, Howie T has been doing a lot of songs. He's been doing like loop videos with his songs, so definitely fun. Let's go ahead and give him a like. How am I not subscribed to Feeble? Okay. Maybe leave it. Oh, no, this says. I'm sure Leaflet knows his view. Alright, so let's listen to the song and see. Actually, before we listen, let's just listen to this one. We'll do.
Only love the Lord no more. Take my pride to the grave without ghost. I know I can be so.
Alright, I always, this just caught my attention. I prefer almond nails. If you don't know, it's where nails were shaped with soft tips like an almond. But what do you think of these? I'm just curious. Do you like the sharp nails, guys? We'll go over all the nails after this video. So I wait, because I don't know if you know about nail types. Okay, I have to go back. I really have to go back. Alright, this part here got my attention. And I will explain why in a second. It's interesting. Alright, so you heard that phrase there real fast. I'll move. Give me 1 second. Let me get another thing up real fast. Alright, let me pull up the transcript so I can jump to the spot. Okay, here we go. So let's try that back one more time. And this is what immediately went through my head. Alright, now let's hear this. Sorry, I know it's completely different, but I'm sorry, it rang a bell. Hey, Hideki. Can we just say this is Beeble's Mind's B2 model? Okay, hold up. And definitely, I'm sorry, he definitely had inspiration from. Alright, going back to that song,
type to make you cry, type to put a price.
Let's see here. What? Well, let me hear the part again.
Be a surprise if I'm
Alright, yeah, here it is. So, I want you to think of the rhythm. That made me think of this part here. After this part. Sorry, it just made me think of that. I know. I'm wondering if he. I really doubt it, but it's just interesting.
Faith with me, no fear, no shame. Listen to your heart go. Go strong, go bold, go strong, and then we go in peace.
And by the way, test, I was never a fashion person, so I mean, if you see in a lot of my pictures and such, I have just a tousled hair, so it's I don't do much. I try to remain low maintenance. So I was never much of a fashion person, so I apologize off the top of my head. I don't know crackle polish what, so I apologize. And Rebecca, yeah, I did already check that, and I actually have a recording I will be putting out later, so I am going to try and release it in stages so I don't have all my videos released all within like 10 minutes of each other. So you'll probably see it tomorrow. Like great song, Feeble, and I'm not blaming you for that theme because I don't think you created that, but it could have been like, hey, oh wait, I lied. Right here. And that video, I would say it promotes degeneracy as much as saying that they're gonna prey on your degeneracy. Because she's a stealer of souls in that video. And so she tempts people, and once they're in her grasp, she devours their souls. So, yeah. So if I read the comments, I would realize, yeah, it's inspired by, so that was fun. That was really interesting. I liked it, if you will mind. That was great. I do wonder a little bit more. You know, I do believe you can put in Suno, say, hey, base it around this song. So that was interesting. Alright, so I am open for ideas. So feel free to suggest ideas. What if we, one thing I'm currently working on is I am actually working on trying to get in touch with more of the community. I almost have all the people I need to continue with, to do my video, that I plan, and I will go ahead and just show if you're curious, Alright, so I'm gonna share my screen for a little bit. Gosh, this is so scary. Let's see here. Let's, weird. I got to minimize this for a second. And we're gonna do just a window capture. So, these are the people who I have currently who are going to be featured. And right now I made a few people left for their character sheets for us making the video. So I'm working on Night Owl, Keen, Blastbox, Leslie Lynx, and Louis Verse. Just gotta get in touch with them. Oh, sorry, I wasn't streaming. I just gotta get in touch with these people, and in the meantime, I do have graphics of these people who are going to be in my music video. So I'll be working on that, and hopefully I can have it done, if not this week, next week. So wish me luck on that. And where is the real? So back to everything. Let me see where my OBS thing so I can read chat. That is not it. Interesting. I can't find my studio thing. That's okay. I'll just open up another one. All right. So, well, if you guys have any videos you want me to look at, I would greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, we are going to go ahead and take a quick glance at. Oh, let's take a look at this Highway VT. Oh, that's actually a reaction video, so we're gonna take a look at that. We'll take a look at that later. I don't like to react off of reacts, but in that case, we will do Skyebrows and we'll check out some of his older stuff. Nux wears pink fuzzy slippers. I will keep that in mind. Alright, so we're going to do. And just so you know, I really actually enjoy his rivalry. Short, he does have a rivalry video as well. But the short is just nice and straight to the point. But, so let's. I also like DJing. I would love to learn how to DJ. The idea of it intrigues me. And what's with all the kissing, though? I get it, guys. You like your eye candy, and what's better than one eye candy? Two eye candy. But speaking of, we haven't seen him do a short in a while. I wonder if he could do shorts again. So again, that was just fun. Now, and if you look at some of his older stuff, I'm trying to remember which one, but one of them, he does have some nice bells for us as well. I have reacted to a lot of his older stuff. So actually, the next one I am on, and his Gordon Ramsay is a multiverse of, well, not multiverse, but like a bunch of clones of Gordon Ramsay's. So I'm actually right here on my list of things to review. But yes, Skyebrow love abs. Abby women, so I would say. So let's take a look at Morglam, which is Dark Stalkers? No, it's not Dark Sides, it's Dark Stalkers. So here we go. I never understood the wings on head. And that is very trusting on that outfit. My goodness. Oh, so you want 2 octaves, Malice? But, nah. Two octaves would be not as good. You'd want, like, one of the more higher up streamers, like, I don't know. Like, one of ones on the Skyebrows. You'd want one of those streamers. I'm not in any cameos. So did any of you ever play Darkstalkers, and what did you think of this character? I always thought it looked silly with the wings on the head, but I know she was a favorite character. And speaking of fighting games, did any of you ever have a favorite fighting game character? Let's hear your favorite male and your favorite female character. And let's go off of just character design in general, not how good they were at the game. So, like, if you like Ryu because he was a balanced character, that wouldn't count. But if you like Ryu because he's disciplined, then that makes sense. And the other character from that game was like some cat girl. Actually, I'm surprised I haven't seen one of her. I don't know what the cat girl's name is. I'm sure I'd recognize it if I saw it in one of his videos. Ooh, Final Fantasy VIII. Hey, Aleka, and if you guys don't know, Aleka Featherfall is a great singer. Correct me if I'm wrong, Aleka, you sing all the words to your songs. Is that correct? And then you have AI touch it up? But yeah, she's an amazing singer. Check out her stuff, subscribe, so you can hear the latest awesome music. And call her a cutie because she's my bestie. I'll fight you if you don't. Selfie. I thought Selfie actually had a really... They should not have kept her hair popping out, but I thought she was a cute character, otherwise. Cypher. How about Cypher? I just love the way Cypher and, what was his name? I forgot his name, but this guy, how the way he looked. Exactly, he was fun. I'll be honest, I hated the main character of the House Squall. I didn't like Renoa either. Renoa seems so. I wish I gave her more. She's just. What about this way? Give her more or make her more of a. She looked like she didn't really have a look to her. She was kind of plain. Her best look was in the very beginning at the dance. I'm just saying, if I had that kind of booba, I would have gotten a lot more boys in high school. All right, we like, because this is what I hope will come up, so. All right, next Final Fantasy 7. So, my personal favorite Final Fantasy. Oh, hello, Alec. Good to see you again. So we're gonna do a Final Fantasy 7 tribute, and Aleka, is that? Yes. Is in reference to me having bigger booba. I just hear about the emo git. That's funny. That looks really good. That's good quality. I think, and the true test of AI is in motion. We got the crystal theme, which is the infamous theme in Final Fantasy. It is in every Final Fantasy. And there's that chords going up and chords going down. Let's see if you can hear it. Right now it's going down. Now going up. Going down. And Sid was my favorite in Final Fantasy 7. And Vincent. Sid and Vincent. Hate this fucker. Sorry, bad language, I'm sorry. Most of the time, I do not like mascot characters. Oh, man. So there you have it. Aleka does have AI just touch up. She does all the lyrics. She writes them. She sings them. It's all her. She is amazing. She ought to be on stage singing. We should throw our support, and Aleka will do karaoke stream tomorrow. I'm just teasing. I'm not gonna do that to her. Alright, so if you played any Final Fantasy, tell me your favorite character. I want to hear about it. This guy, you're gonna have to coach me on this. Send me a link just to make sure I can, give you an accurate answer here. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. And now we have a Jinx video. Oh, that's who I was talking about with more Felicia, I think it was. Yeah. But first, the Link's video. Here we go. And I loved Jinx, but then so much fan art came out of making her like a size G cup. It's like, put that her. Why did people do? I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm ranting. I apologize. Let's not talk about boob size. Sorry.
So call me crazy, call me what you will. Got enough explosives to get anyone a thrill. Cause at the end of the day, when all is said and done, a buddy party's harder than the
Definitely
girl
could
with
tell
the
the
gun.
difference in dancing play
Buddy
today
party's harder
compared
than the
to
girl with the gun.
what they had a year ago when this came out. Because I think I just like characters who will resemble me, which makes sense. That's one of the most common talks on character design is they want more characters that look like themselves.
Shall we have another?
Alright, so I did not get a chance to like this. Let's like it. Oh, this is the first time I've seen an old reviewer pop up. Brian Speaks, you're now the oldest person. That sounds horrible, you know? Not saying you're old, but the oldest review. But me? Alright, if she has. Hey, girl. She does. I didn't even realize that, but you can only do so much with AI now. So, let's. Oh. Wait. You're not talking about Gaia from Final Fantasy 14 helping. Are you talking about this, Disgaea? I misspelled it. It looks like, supposed to be wet eye. Let's see if that makes a difference. Masses. I'm not matching on me like the animal style characters usually. I'll go back to old. Let's take a look at the next one on the list. Felicia. Here we go. Feliciaization. Oh, and then we get to do the original Stallone. Here we go. Please, dear God, subscribe. I have subscribed. Alright, here we go. Starting off with Feliciation. I see. Yeah, she always was very loosely cladded. And I definitely recognize the adjustment of AI because where was I going with this? I had something I was gonna say. Definitely dancing is better in new AI. So I mean, try and dance, but it's just like more of a vibration than a dance. So for all you male viewers out there, and female too, do you prefer show a hint at everything or cover a lie and hint at a little? Such as maybe a dress looking like it might reveal something. Me personally, I've always been a fan of hide everything and then hint at showing something, but you never show. But what about you? Do you like the low clothing women like that?
On a snowy Christmas.
And we're going to do Stallone 1. Here we go.
On a snowy Christmas Eve, the family's flown away. Left behind in Philly, but he's here to save the day. He's not your average hero, not a kid that's on his own. When burglars come on knocking, meet you home Stallone.
And it's interesting watching the quality change. Like here, he uses a very realistic style.
Traps into triumphs, his house is his throne. Ain't Macaulay Culkin, he's a one-man show. When you mess with Sylvester, then look out below. Stephen Love and Harry Ding is gonna be a breeze.
Oh, it was good. I think here. Oh, you've turned a cigar into a shotgun. Or was that a revolver? What was that? That's an AI just gone so bad.
His home Stallone, Stallone, all alone, fist like thunder throne. Chaos says to comedy, their colors blown. No Kevin McAllister, it's a deep comedy, their colors.
And he's chasing someone at night. Now they're chasing him. Yeah, that's a knife. Getting crocodile Dundee vibes. Hey, knife, this is a knife. Well, why would Marv beat him up too? Wait, was that cigarette shooting another guy? I thought it was you keep going blank. Marvin Harriet. I mean, the old AI, it tried. But look at it, point blank shooting now. And that was like Rocky Stallone. I think you have more things to worry about if your whole house collapses over something you're stealing the stuff in your house.
toughest alone. Sum me up a fight, the ultimate defender, the toughest ever known. Merry Christmas, a home from a host alone.
I mean, yeah, the bad guys, but what God? uh, all right, I need a moment to take care of something real fast, so I will be right back. So please wait one moment, and I will be right back. In the meantime, I will give you some music.
Time to go. AI and his rays are young. To meme or not, you know which one. He tweets a thought, the markets cry. Gaming feats, now that's a lie. Optimus knows kung fu trust. We all ascend through Elon's thrust. Cities home on Martian shores. Robo bros do all the chores. Tunnels hum like sacred veins. Human dreams in solar chains. He's late again, but time's a myth. He bought the moon and exits glyph. The richest clown, the rocket's cuss. What's that smell? It's Elon's Musk. Cat grows code in zero G. They worship memes religiously. The sky's a grid of Starlink threads. GPUs crammed in our heads. He has a vision, man, really cooks. Brock, imagine how sick this looks. It's looking like the budget's toast. The Epstein files are just a ghost. That old non-profit closed. AI leaving Elon high and dry. He sold his house but bought the sun for 20 trillion. Starships run enough to fight the Zuckerberg, Sam Altman and his Ghibli horde. So go get chipped, it's just a plus. If Elon said we surely must. Now breed, you fools, or we'll all die. Just salute and let the tism fly. We must leave Earth and pierce the sky. For Kardashev we gotta try. It smells just like first principles. With politics that push and pulls. Before we reach the human dust. Come take a whiff of Elon's musk.
current soft, I fold where shadows creep. I drift, I fall, I fade.
All right, we are back. I hope everybody is still here. As expected, I didn't expect to lose a couple of viewers, and we did, but that's okay. I mean, nobody likes saying nothing, but breaks are necessary at times. So with that, let's go ahead and move on. Our next thing is going to be this Gen 3 and Hideo Celestance. And we have Butt Shot. We know he loves his butts. He loves butts and abs, which is why he likes spin shots. I apologize, I'm not trying to fame you, but that is why I feel like I've noticed Skyebrows. Oh, also, he loves the vortex effect, so if you do, it's very common in a lot of his older stuff. Here, go back a little bit real fast just to get a look at something. Okay, for a second there, it might have, you can see it did know which way to face the body and face, so like half back, half front at the same time. I really do wonder, like, what is he thinking to make this? What kind of props is he putting? Like, I'm trying to imagine, like, what words are you putting in to get this effect? It's a really weird effect. Because he's putting in things that I just don't know how to describe. So we gave her a like, we gave her a comment, support, helping out the algorithm. So dear God, please subscribe.
That feeling you know you can't describe. I know your heart just wants you to subscribe. You know your
And one effect I'm glad that's gone, but you don't see in AI that much, is the still object constantly grainy, which is real common right here. You can see it real good.
heart just wants you to subscribe.
He's smart to keep the camera moving so you don't see as
take
much.
to keep this boy alive. Food's not free, so please, dear God, subscribe. When I asking if algorithms thrive, the picture views they help me to survive. Don't just wait for robots to arrive. Hit that button, please, oh please subscribe. In this age, I'm just a guy. Talk to robots, ask them why. My job's not fancy, but fulfills. Subscribing helps me pay the bills. And just
Yeah, subscribe and help him pay the bills that way. You can keep on making more videos.
near prompts, so they say. Asking questions in a special way. Write the story by the cut. My skills are vast and Imagine that. Some call it lazy, some say art. Prompts not for the faint of heart. But with your help, I'll keep on typing till the day the AI is striking. Just $1.39 a month. So don't be cheap and skip that brunch. You spend more on things you never touch. So hit subscribe, it won't cost much.
Wait, is there actually a monthly fee thing I can subscribe to? I tried looking Skyebrows. I really did. And I found things that I probably should not have found. Mainly on your Instagram. I feel... Should we check out his Instagram? Chat. You know, he's advertising here, so... I don't know. And no, Jared, even if you don't have words, just say great video. Even if you don't say much, just putting something out there apparently helps. So should we check out his Instagram? And I'll go ahead and get the next section ready while we decide that. Because I know there's a fair bit of a delay. So. Oops, it was probably this one. So when I checked out his Instagram, the main reason I want to show my support for him, I was looking for like, hey, like a Venmo or a PayPal or a Ko-fi, whatever. Oh, that's my husband. Sorry, you don't get to see that. Sorry. So we'll find something else to show you guys. Alright, so let's take a look. So we are going to go ahead and do the next set of videos. It's time for some gratuitous action.
But the stakes are high. Time to make these ratings right. Green screen ready, some teams on call. Who cares if it makes no sense at all? Time for some gratuitous action to give the audience some satisfaction.
I am so glad. And just think about how much it's improved since compared to back then to what it is now. These will be absolutely easily uphill prompt on what I use today. But back then they were probably a great and amazing because he doesn't do this. And Psycho! Good to see you. Good to see. We're just checking out some of Skyebrows' old stuff and comparing the technology and the prompts from the past to today. And I definitely say today we have it so much easier, which makes me wonder, since this is only a year ago, how much better it's going to be next year. It blows my mind just the thought of it.
Silly common sense just slows us down when we got some beauty split it upside down. Character arcs, that's so passe. We've got ninjas on display. Plot holes wider than the sea. It's an easy fix with no urgency. It's time for some gratuitous action. Sophistication only nets a tiny fraction. Romance drama, who needs all that when you can punch a tiger in command?
Yes, Psycho, we are doing great. If you guys haven't already, I highly, highly, highly recommend you subscribe Psycho's channel. He's just started releasing some videos, and his videos were amazing. Lots of love and hugs to you, Psycho. I hope the best for you. Keep up the good work. He's a great guy, too. My heart goes out to you. Really, it really does. Thank you so much for all that you do, Psycho. And this is the only time we see something that is not mech, I feel like. But I love this armor design. I love everything. What do you call this? These details. I can't just say make a detail helmet. That's not gonna work. if I want to replicate something like this. But let's go ahead and move on. Oh, and we got another fantasy character. The first elf we see in the video. So as we do, we thumbs up, we're already subscribed, we leave a comment just to show our support and help out the algorithm so the next person can find them that much easier. Oh, it looks like Ulysses or did. Oh wait, maybe that was a reaction. Yeah, I thought it's fair. He entered in the contest. That's around the time when Penny released the contest. I want to see a entry for the Penny's contest. I can't do a music video fast enough. I could do a music song, but video definitely not. I am overburdening myself with Penny's contest. So next is Haru Elegance, which is, I'm guessing, Legend of Zelda based. So we're going to go ahead and like it, and let's check out his older stuff. It almost looks like a combination of Zelda and Link to me. It's interesting. Oh, by the way, Aleka, the Psycho. By the way, I was link chat the side. They wanted me to make a outfit, and so they have picked because we were watching a video and all the characters had short skirts, and I realized I don't have a model for short skirts, so they picked out orange as a color, but we are trying to decide what kind of footwear should I wear. Right now we have one pick for heels and one pick for boots and another one for flats. If you could help be a tiebreaker and pick out footwear, or you can add on to the tiebreaker and put a third option on. Winkel? I like that mouse. But yeah, to me it looks like Zelda with the Master Sword. Alpinka, so instead of alpaca. Okay, so I should wear one heel and one flat. Or sorry, one boots and one flat. And one heel. So we're so we got heels in here now. We got boots. Right now I think boots is winning. So the next question I do have is how high should those boots be? Should it be ankle? Should it be knee high? Or heck, we can't even do thigh highs. You can have fun with this. Let's have fun. But I personally think thigh high would be too much. And also, we only picked out a shirt and skirt. So with that thing, we still have, if I should do stockings or socks or bare leg, have fun with it. You guys are going to decide, and I will make the outfit. And now we have 2 votes for heels. So now we got 2 votes for heels and 2 votes for boots. Oh no. I'll have to put a poll up. We'll decide later. That is a fluffy. He's a big boy. Yes, he is. He's a big head and go. Ding, 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 ding. And let's be honest. Oh, if not for that, Sal should be sinking into that. He'd be swallowed up. Ew, Mouse, that sounds horrible. Yeah, I noticed that. But people move like him at the. Ooh, this is a cool character. So this is Fallen. Ooh, Fallen Angels and Demons. Ooh, I love that. That's a love genre of mine. Let's see how I like it. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. That's so pretty. I love this look. I would definitely wicker bees. Oh, I love them. I mean, this is real pretty just in general. I just love this design. It's beautiful. Yeah, I like the design. That's all I can say. And it looks like she reacted to my comment. So we'll definitely let her know about the new video. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now, because I think she'll appreciate that. I gotta look at my own channel. No views yet. So let's copy this link. And then find her channel. Here we go. I know she really appreciated the reaction prior. So, alright, so, this Dragon Ball Z character, I forgot her name. I was never a Dragon Ball Z person, so please forgive me. I know it's anime Sen did not like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Nintendo used to be all about for the kids, and they knew that they weren't going to be the most expensive one, but they're going to be wholesome. They focus on lower graphics, so it could remain the cheaper option. And now they're like, oh, let's see how much we can milk out. Let's do extreme copyright, not like anyone make any dollar or anything off of us. And let's start trying to see every place we can squeeze in a purchase. And it's really a shame. And, Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently is a pretty much older one, because, I mean, like, this was a year ago. Maybe they have newer versions, but, times change, and maybe they just never kept up with the times. The movement is very inorganic. It's not natural looking. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, I'll be honest. Let's go back and but and we got Overwatch. Alright. Any of you get Overwatch fans? If so, shout out to your favorite Overwatch character. I can definitely understand that yeah, trying to convert anime to real life is really hard. I actually tried doing that with I forgot his name off the top of my head, but he is the cat avatar picked out with wings. Usually has an avatar holding him. But yeah, I tried making him more realistic. I struggled with it. However, in that one video I saw today, he looked super hyper realistic. I was really impressed by that. I thought about maybe trying to create him just through text prompts. I figured that might be easier. And Night Owl is again one of the Skyebrows who have reached cameo status. I am hoping that one day I might get there, but it's not what I am about. I am about just spreading good feels and wholesomeness and fun and hopefully, if not next week, if the week after, I hope I can release a video, my first cameo video, where I'm going to make some Skyebrows in a video. So I haven't done one with other people. I've only done ones with me. But yes, Night Owl is one of the people I have chosen for that. I have over 20 people I am trying to cameo in that. So I am going to, without further ado, start off on You Can't Overwatch. Me personally, I'm always a fan of Wings, so Mercy, obviously, for me. But if I had to take that away, probably Mercy or Bridget. Muscles are always nice. And let's be honest, Mercy gives a great mommy. Does a great mommy. Tactical nuke, are you? Psycho could make a nice little cameo appearance. He's all about ready for apocalypse, such as nukes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually have the song ready, Night Owl. If you would like to hear the song, I'm actually going. If you've heard my other stuff, I do normally did slower, emotional songs. This time I'm going more new metal, which, just in case if you don't know, new metal would be closer to like Linkin Park or Skillet. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. But again, if you'd like to hear it, I would gladly put it up just for you. And yeah, Bridget, Fiery Red, Sean, like Redhead, gotta love it. And this is Gwen Sensational. So, Spider-Gwen. So now let's educate me. Why is line art important of an image? my goodness, the abs on this outfit. And that's why I started adding abs just now. Or maybe I just didn't notice it before, but and probably what happened is he put in athletic as a top type and started giving her a bunch of abs. But maybe I just didn't notice it before because I don't feel like her names aren't near as pronounced here. So I bet the prompt changed midway through. Okay, because I was actually experimenting with Comfy UI, and this one thing does take images and it'll try to turn it into line art. At least I believe it's line art. And maybe I should do that. But the issue I had with it is after I did that, it wouldn't reproduce it using in the style I wanted, the way I wanted. So I need to see about how to take that and load it into a checkpoint and convert into the new checkpoint. All right, this is impressions. So it looks like a lot of back art. I definitely think he was experimenting with tattoos on this. But I don't know, this definitely looked like it was meant to be experimental. To see how well the body would hold it with on the back. I think I remember hearing that he would actually give time set aside to experiment with AI, so he got paid to do a lot of this sometimes. But the tattoos did a good job at holding their shape. Yeah, the maxes are one spot that the old AIs do really bad on. It's been a minute, so I'm gonna do a Skyebrows search to see if there's any new videos. Real fast. Anything in the last hour is what we're looking for. No, like the fact they did that, but why would he get? I guess he likes it so much he doesn't want it to channel get deleted or something. He's worried about that, but I wouldn't be posting right back on YouTube as stealing views, but because again, some people rely on those days. All right. So let's go ahead and check out one more set of his older stuff, and then we are going to, if you guys have any recommendations, I'll take recommendations, and then after that, I will be ending the stream. So let's go ahead. We saw this row, so we got Exquisite, parts of the Carabiner, Vanity, and Corazistawa. I think this is, yeah, definitely a lot of strong female characters for the most part. So let's go. I will say that a lot of them are not really doing that much movements, which I know a lot of the old AIs just do not have movement well.
It's roll.
What? What? Oh goodness, what? Oh, hold
It's roll.
on. Oh goodness.
It's roll.
It's Gordon Ramsay.
Both the bougie lads wore brand new boots, their hearts as clean with gold. They sipped kombucha from shiny fruits that jump makes a sight to behold. They scaled the cliff where the stone all clear from chasm of flying. When from the ropes a cry was blown, tie off that light is fly! Heave-ho and up we go for a South the Caribbean crime. Jasper's wings provide to know to slip the gear and say goodbye. They raise the cliffs with not the key.
It was funny, I like it.
We're pirates of the Caribbean, plundering far and near. Their Pharaoh had a sly grin, the pirates dressed in white. They dangled hooks and reeled them in from well-appointed height. On that's great Jackie overpaid for harness-stitched in silk. We'll steal your ropes and tools to make your nectar and your milk. Oh, heave-ho, away we go, pirates of the Caribbean. Come with horses shiny, up and over, and deep feeling come. They shift the wealth from bliss to braggles, that is done my fear. We're pirates of the Caribbean, we swipe your flying here. The fancy lads that cold the bear, no doors left to front. They shiver careless in the air, no pirates mercy to want. They learned too late, the pirates go, no wealth in brand nor sheen. For pirates by their climbing road and left their climbers clean. Heave-ho for Preston, no pirates of the Caribbean. A cruiser such a fear won't even show at tomorrow's afternoon. We league old, the cradle rope and bring from ear to ear. We're pirates of the Caribbean, climbers greatest fear.
Yeah, I bet, pirates, above you with their swords out trying to swing around, rob you. They definitely focused on, I think that's supposed to be Lich King Savas and post Lich King Savas. They definitely getting hurt from the abs. Holy crap. Maybe I need to do more sit-ups. I don't have a boat. I don't have abs like that. Oh, well. All right, here we go. Irresistible. And I know this is from Avatar, but I don't know Avatar, so apologize. They did really good on her arm muscles. I feel like I really like them. Although I don't have too much commentary about this, I don't know the character that well. Okay, so as the main character in the sequel, I just assumed it was like I apologize, I didn't realize this was the main character in the sequel. I assumed it was like Sakura for Naruto. I definitely think they did a good job on our muscles. I just don't know what to say because I just don't know the character. Well. And I can sometimes be upset. I mean, if you've gotten that far, just don't even reveal. There's no point. Alright, well, that was my last video. We will come back out later day and keep on watching. He has over 300 videos, and we have watched, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24, plus 25, 26, 27. So we'll say 27 times 4 is just over 100. We've got still about 200 left to watch. So we're definitely making progress, and it's also crazy to think of how fast he was releasing them back then. If we have 200 left within a year, that means he was releasing like at least three a week. And now he's definitely slowed down. He's doing about 1 every 2 weeks, going for that higher quality. Which I think in the end is a good thing. So we will go ahead and, like I said, we'll come out here. Feel free to hit me up. Oh, that's right. Before you go, please join my Discord. I keep on forgetting to post my Discord. I'm a horrible person for doing that. So let me go ahead and share the link. And feel free to share this with anyone who watches the stream. And that link I will go ahead and post in chat right now. So that is right there. So again, please join. I greatly appreciate it. I would love to see, if you have any art of me, I would love to see it. If you have art of your own character, I'd love to see it. And feel free to share anything. And then also, if you decide to stream, I have a self-advertisement section. I want you guys to go ahead and share the streaming on that section. If you want to play video games or chat about video games, feel free to play and join the community and play video games with each other. And in the near future, I'm going to release my schedule and we'll do, in the Discord, we are going to do watch along. So I am going to have a movie on, so say, like maybe, for example, Ace Ventura. And we'll watch Ace Ventura together in Discord. Again, it will have to be done in Discord because we cannot publish doing things that are copyrighted. So just so you are aware of that. So again, join the Discord, share your stuff. I would love to see it. If you want to make fan art of me, I encourage it. I just ask that you keep it respectful. And if you are unsure, just ask me. I'll let you know. So, all right, well, with that, I greatly appreciate having all of you friends here. And so I hope you have a great night, and hugs to all of you. And always stay positive. Well, with that, good night.